शांति
शांति
ओम शांति
शांति।
अंतर मन में ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। शिव का कर लो ध्यान, आ रहा पावन पुण्य सवेरा।
पावन पुण्य सवेरा। पूजा और सेवा, यही तुम्हारा नारा हो। इस दुनिया को पावन करना, यही लक्ष्य तुम्हारा हो। देवी कर्म करो, बना दो इस जग को तुम देव स्थान। बनो महान, करो कल्याण, बनो महान, करो कल्याण। जगाओ जगाओ, जगाओ जगाओ।
I was coming in the month of October, but Baba called me earlier because today's special guest is coming here in Madhuban. When there was retreat in Om Shanti Bhavan, special retreat were taken place in Madhuban. So Baba came to meet us. Baba says on the stage there will be some limited children. But in Brahmin family, it is our responsibility to create atmosphere. So through all our cooperation, all will be benefited through the atmosphere. And today Baba gives us very good title to we children, who we are, experts. In which thing? To give all others mukti, jivan mukti, liberation and liberation in life. In today's world, experts are given very good regard. So Baba says all of you are experts. And second thing, who you are? Those who have seen sorrow, half of the cycle, Baba gives asylum. Baba himself come to give asylum to we children. And in today's Murli, so many bhakti marg things are discussed in today's Murli, like 7 days Bhagavad Gita session in Bhakti Marg. Baba says from where it started from Sangam Yuga. And also it is shown in Mahabharata that Krishna was taken to across the river. So from where it is taken from? Baba takes us, all of us, across the Kalyug to Satyug. Sitting in the eyes of Baba, we will go to Satyug. So many things of Bhakti Marg are discussed in today's Murli. This is 10th of May 2023's Murli. Baba says, Essence, sweet children, you are spiritual social workers. You have to serve Bharat to make it into heaven and make a land of sorrow into a land of happiness. Question. In which aspect do you Brahman children become experts at the confluence age? The answer is, you have now become experts at fulfilling the desires of all human souls. Human beings desire to attain liberation or liberation in life, and you have to fulfill that desire. You have to show everyone the path of peace. Peace is not found in the forest, but the original religion of soul is peace. Become detached from your bodies and remember the Father, and you will receive the inheritance of peace and happiness. Very simple things, Baba says. And the song is Mukhda dekh le prani. Look at your face in the mirror of your heart, O man. Om Shanti. The Unlimited Father explains to his long lost and now found children. The one who know the Father and have taken refuge with him. It is said, God, I have come to seek refuge with you. Refuge is taken when the Father comes and explains to you children. Devotees seek refuge with God because everyone here is unhappy. Bharat is a land of sorrow. They continue to cause sorrow for one another. Baba gave us many very good titles today. The Father has explained that this is your gathering of swans. Gathering of swans. No one except pure children can come here. The Father explains, children, pure Bharat is called a land of happiness. No other land can be called a land of happiness. So there is so much materialistic happiness in the world, but instead of that there are unhappy people in the world. Bharat becomes a land of happiness and Bharat becomes a land of sorrow. People of Bharat are very unhappy because they are impure. However, no one explains these things to them. The father explains sannyasis are pure and they have their homes and families, but they themselves sing the purifier is Rama, who belonged to Sita. You have now come to the purifier Father, the one Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, purifies the whole world. Human beings cannot purify human beings. This is the impure world. Not a single person is pure. They say, O Supreme Father, Supreme Soul. Then they say that God is omnipresent. Shivoham Tattvam. That means I am Shiva and the same applies to you. All the poor helpless people have forgotten the Father. When a person is drunk at that time, even though he may have gone bankrupt, he is very deeply intoxicated with alcohol. In the same way, people don't know that it is these vices that makes them impure. This is why, in order to become pure, sannyasis leave their homes and families. However, that is the path of isolation. The Father has come here. Those who have been unhappy for half a cycle come here and take refuge. It is Maya that makes you unhappy. Everyone is greatly diseased with the five vices. Ravan has made human beings into complete devils. When this land completely becomes a land of sorrow, the Father comes and establishes a land of happiness. You are spiritual social worker. The Father makes you to do service. The Father makes you do service. Children, make this Bharat into heaven. And it all depends on ourselves. We all human beings created hell, so it's our responsibility to make it heaven. Everything depends on yoga. If someone stayed in yoga very well for 7 days, it would be a wonder. Generally, hardly anyone is able to stay in yoga. They remember their homes on their minds, wander everywhere. 7 days are very well known. They hold reading of Gita, the Bhagavad, the Granth, etc. for 7 days. This system is one of these confluence age. You have to stay in a bhatti for 7 days. No one should be remembered. Your yoga should be connected to the one Father alone. Baba gives us challenge. Can you do 7 days? Can you do 7 days bhatti It is very difficult to stay in this stage constantly for 7 days. The memorial of you children is also here. So where we are sitting? You are now sitting beneath the tree and doing the tapasya of Raj Yoga. There is Jagadamba and also you children. You are the ones who fulfills all the desires of human beings for heaven. That is, you are those who give the fruit of liberation and liberation in life. You are experts. Those who are experts are very well known in the world. In radio, television, media, they call experts people and ask, what is your opinion about this? So all you are experts, Baba says. No one in the world knows that liberation is or what liberation in life is. They don't know who gives it or who can make everyone in this impure world pure. Sannyasis leave their homes and families for peace and go into the forest, but they cannot find peace. The original religion of souls is peace, and yet people search for it outside. No one knows that the original religion of souls is peace. The example of the queen's necklace. Those are your organs and you can make them work or not. I, this soul, detach myself from this body. Just as souls become detached at night, the soul forgets everything. That is called sleep. Here, you simply sit in peace. The soul says, having made the physical forgets everything. The soul forgets everything, that is called sleep. Here you simply sit in peace. The soul says, having made the physical organs work, I have become tired. Acha, detach yourself from your body. Those are your organs to work with. Only the Father gives you this knowledge. Detach yourself and sit down. Don't say anything. However, for how long would you sit detached in this way? You know that no one can stay without performing actions. You become detached, but you also need to benefit of that. If you only detach yourself, there would not be that much benefit. When you detach yourself and remember me, you will be benefited and receive power. Atma doesn't only need remembrance but also Shakti, power. The father explains to his children, children, this is the court of the knowledge of India, knowledge of Indra Sabha. All of you sitting here are jewels. If anyone with a stone intellect, Pathar Buddhi, stone intellect sits here, he would spoil the atmosphere because he would not stay in remembrance of Shiv Baba. He would continue to remember his friends and relatives. You have to remember the Father constantly. This is not a common satsang. This is not a common spiritual gathering. This is a big university. If an uneducated person sat in a medical college, he wouldn't be understand anything. He would not be allowed in. He would not be able to understand anything by simply observing, nor can impure vicious human beings understand this knowledge. So this is Baba mentioned so many times in today's Murli. This is why such people are not allowed here. If they come to a class to listen to a lecture, they would not be able to understand anything. This is in a university to change from dirty being into a clean and pure desires, clean and pure deities. No such beings are allowed here. Just like that, they cannot know the Father. The Father is incognito. You know that. You have taken refuge with the unlimited Father in order to claim the inheritance of constant happiness from the Father. The Father himself says, this body of Brahma Baba says the Father is incognito. You know that you have taken refuge with the unlimited Father in order to claim the inheritance of constant happiness from the Father. The Father himself says the body of Brahma is the last one of this many births, and it is in its stage of retirement. This one has also studied many scriptures. I am now telling you the essence of all the Vedas and scriptures through this one. They have shown the scriptures in the hands of Brahma. They show Brahma emerging from the navel of Vishnu. It has been explained how Brahma emerges from the navel of Vishnu and how Vishnu emerges from the navel of Brahma. How Brahma and Saraswati become Lakshmi and Narayan, and then having completed their 84 births, how they become Brahma and Saraswati at the end. And they have then shown Nehru emerging from the navel of Gandhiji. There is no ocean of milk here. This is the ocean of poison. Then show an ocean of milk in the golden age. You children know that Maya made you unhappy for half a cycle. No other place is as unhappy as Bharat. No other place can be as happy as Bharat either. The Father says, the deity religion has to disappear. Only then do I come and once again establish the new religion. It is truly being established now. You children have come and are claiming your inheritance from the Father. You children have come and are claiming your inheritance from the Father. You know who rules in heaven. In their childhood, they are Radhe and Krishna, and they then become Lakshmi and Narayan. The Father has come. The Father has now come. Lakshmi and Narayan are studying with the different names and forms. The ugly form of Sri Krishna is sitting here. Brahma Baba is sitting in front of you. So this is Sri Krishna's ugly form. The Father takes this one across the other side. In the scriptures, they have shown Sri Krishna being carried across the other side of the basket. To the other side in a basket. Shiv Baba has now come. He sits you children on his eyelids and makes you into the masters of heaven. The Father teaches the whole clan and then takes them from the land of Kansa to the land of Krishna. It is not a question of throughout the whole days, just get into this intoxication that Baba makes us to heaven. It is not a question of just one. He removes all of you from the land of Ravan. He sets you in his eyelids and takes you to the land of happiness. I have come to enable you children to reach heaven. This old world will then be destroyed. So Baba already told us the date of the establishment of heaven, when you children will become. They have mentioned the war in the scriptures. However, they don't understand anything. This Dada has also studied many scriptures. Baba says, now forget all of them and constantly remember me alone. I am the Sadguru of all. The Iron Age is called the land of Kansa, and the Golden Age is called the land of Krishna. I am now taking you from the land of Ravan to the land of Rama, the land of Krishna. Will you go to the land of happiness, the land of Krishna? They sing, chant the name of Radhe Govind. That is the path of devotion. You are now once again becoming Radhe and Govinda. Now you have neither of the two crowns, neither the crown of light nor of the kingdom. Only those who are pure are given a crown of light. Lakshmi and Narayan are even pure. They never have to renounce anything. Sannyasis take birth, then renounce their homes and families in order to become pure. You have renunciation in this one birth for 21 births of purity. They don't become pure for 21 births. They take birth to vicious ones, they become impure, and then they leave home in order to become pure. This is called Rajoguni renunciation. The father says, I am knowledgeful, blissful. I alone have this full knowledge. I give you children the full knowledge of the subtle region, the incorporeal world and the corporeal world, and the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world, through which you become full. So, through which you become full. Deities are full. You children have come into the lap of the Father. You know that you are following Srimad and are once again claiming your fortune of the kingdom. This is the game of victory and defeat. Those who are defeated by Maya are defeated by everything. On which basis you get win? Those who conquer Maya conquer everything. You have yoga with the Almighty Authority Father. You take power from Him and gain victory over Maya. Baba says you get strength through yoga, through which you become the winner. You understand that your drama of 84 births is now coming to an end. We are once again claiming our fortune of the kingdom. Lakshmi and Narayan are shown in the ocean of milk. This is an ocean of poison. Radhe and Krishna are young children. People rock Sri Krishna in a cradle with a lot of love because they believe that he was the Prince of Heaven. Sri Krishna is said to be 16 celestial degrees full and Rama 14 degrees. That same Sri Krishna also becomes 14 degrees from 16 celestial degrees full. He has to take rebirth. Baba has explained that not everyone takes the full 84 births. Those of other religions do not take 84 births. These things have to be understood. You definitely do have to receive your inheritance from the Father. He is the creator of heaven, and so He would surely make you into the masters of heaven. That Father resides in the supreme abode. We too come from there. You have to remember Baba very well. You will receive peace by having remembrance. People ask, how can we have yoga with the Supreme Soul? They become confused. You have received this full understanding. The Father comes at the confluence of the land of sorrow and the land of happiness. The land of the Iron Age is the land of sorrow, and the beginning of the Golden Age is the land of happiness. Only the Father removes you from this land of sorrow and makes you sit in the land of happiness. This is a matter of understanding. No one without purity can study this knowledge. That is why impure ones are not allowed to sit here. You have to explain. You have been greatly diseased from half a cycle. Maya has made you greatly diseased, and this is why you are first kept in a bhatti. You children know the occupation of everyone. When you go to Shiva temple, you understand that Baba is the bestower of liberation and salvation. Bharat is the greatest pilgrimage place. However, they have put Sri Krishna's name in the Gita. They have made Shiv Baba's name disappear. Shiv Baba himself comes and liberates everyone from sorrow. The water of the Ganges is not the purifier. It comes from the mountains. How can that be called the purifier? That is called blind faith. Look what human beings continue to do. It is sung that no other birth is as valuable as a human birth. Your present birth, when the Father has come, is valuable. This is your most valuable birth. You become pure and make Bharat into heaven. That is why Shiv Shaktis, you mothers of Bharat, have been remembered. You know that with the help of purity, Baba makes not only Bharat but the whole world pure. Those who give their finger of purity and who remain manmanabhav are helpers. You understand the meaning of this. This Dada too didn't understand at first. He had adopted many gurus and studied many scriptures. This Dada too didn't understand at first. He had adopted many gurus and studied many scriptures. This is why Baba says constantly remember me alone. I alone am everything for you. I am the bestower of liberation and liberation in life. Human beings are impure. You have now come to Shiv Baba to claim your inheritance through Brahma. No one can come here without this Father. If they did, they would spread even more peacelessness. You take Bharat into supreme peace. This is the task of establishment which human being cannot carry out. You are doing this with Shiv Baba's help. What prize do you receive? If someone establishes peace, he receives peace prize. And what you receives? I make you into the masters of heaven. If after belonging to such a Baba, your intellect doesn't have faith, Maya completely swallows you. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children, and we spiritual children says Namaste to spiritual father. Essence for Dharana. First point. Renounce the old world in this one birth, and become a complete helper of the Father. Give your finger of purity and remain Man Manabha. Second point. Do the service of making Bharat into supreme peace. Detach yourself from that body. Stay in remembrance of the Father and take power from Him. Give donations of peace. The clarification of knowledge, underlining the yoga. Baba says so many things today. And today's blessings. May you be a destroyer of obstacles and become wise with the knowledge of the three aspects of time and the three worlds. Those who are full of knowledge of the three aspects of time and the three worlds are said to be wise. That is, they are called Ganesha. Ganesh means a destroyer of obstacles. Such souls should not be an obstacles in any situation. Even if someone does becomes an obstacle, you have to be a destroyer of obstacles and finish the obstacle. Souls who are destroyers of obstacles transforms the atmosphere and the environment and do not just speak about it. Today's slogan: to give the experience of the discernment of truth in your face and behavior is to have great nobility. And today's Avyakt signal from the Aptada. Now do Tevra Purushat. Now do intense effort. Then through your good wishes, all the Maya of others will go out. If you do not do this, then you cannot move your Maya and also cannot help others to remove from Maya. So people who come here come through unhappiness and go through happiness. So you have to do this much intense effort. Om Shanti. There are some announcements for today. Om Shanti. All please be seated for some time. There are many important information we have to give. Some important announcement about Prime Minister arrival. Today at 3 p.m. our Honorable Prime Minister will arrive here. So you have to take notice of some points. Number 1. You have to come with your ID proof and invitation card in the hall. Number 2. Only those people whose name will be written in the identity card and invitation card will be able to go inside. By 1 p.m. you can come through your vehicles and you cannot come after 1 p.m. from gate number 3. You can park your cars in Adivasi Chhatravas. You are not allowed to come with hand briefcase. Only mobile phones are allowed and nothing else will be allowed in the hall. You have to sit before 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon. All have to come with ID proof. Those who receive VIP pass, you can all brothers have to come through brother side and all sisters have to come through sister side. Gate number 7 and 9 are 4 gates. Those who are taken as a guest by you. In the conference hall there will be a screen. You can watch all the program here. Before Prime Minister will go, you cannot move from the hall. And you have to remove all your cars, two-wheelers, cycles nearby the Diamond Hall and all the other places. Those who have come for Raj Yoga Sevir, guide, teachers and others, they have to reach to Roti department. Around 200 mothers and sisters are requested to reach Roti department. Rukmini Didi is shifted to New Diamond Hall. Those who have official visits can meet her in the New Diamond Hall from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. from 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. you can meet Didiji. And from transport department, those who want to live through 1 8 to 5 p.m. trains, they have to reach before 11, otherwise all the roads will be blocked. Om Shanti. We will sit for meditation for 3 minutes.